Yeah, not really. Oh. Finished at 5,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, same for the finals.
How's the drive? How's the drive back?
From work.
We're close.
Nah, that's like 2 minutes away from work.
Hey.
I could probably walk to work,
But why though?
but I'm those guys that are close to work and one's late to work.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Where do you live?
Ottawa.
Oh, Ottawa.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That guy. The bridge.
Man, okay, streaming right now. Oh, you should put more chicken fits.
Yeah. Hey, what is that?
Oh, it's in private.
What's private?
I can see it. Hold on. hold on. Does unlisted mean the same thing? But just
The what?
unlisted. Actually, I'm just going public first. What does unlisted mean?
I don't know.
Okay, check. See changes. Check now, G.
Oh, yeah, it's live.
Is it?
Yeah, but. Oh.
Oh!
Hey, snap.
Wait, what do you like? What can you hear? Though?
It's like not.
Oh, they can't hear us. So we'll be live on Instagram, on YouTube. Okay, cheers.
Do you want So I'm just gonna count down 5, 4, 3. Then we're gonna start.
Oh, yes. Easy. Let's go.
Let's count down 5, 4, 3. Then we're gonna start.
Let's go.
Ready?
Let's go.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to your Wednesday Night Footy Pod. Sponsored by Authentic Podcast. Let's talk sports. We got our own Brendan Youngian here. What's going on, Brendan?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Okay. Now we got our other co-host. We got our man Isaac here. What's going on, Isaac?
Don't need to. Let's go.
Sasha Bone. Say good morning.
Let's get into it then. I'm Maui, and we'll be discussing tonight about the All Blacks. We'll be diving deep into the All Blacks and the newest baby in the NRL world. Gee, what are you laughing for?
Just go with it.
Run with it,
Along with it, man.
Okay. Well, later on we'll be talking about the newest and hottest topic in town, the wicket wings. We'll get into it, okay, later on. Okay, let's get it. So let's start. So we're going to start with the All Blacks.
Let's go. Let's get some live thoughts in here. Let's help our boy Maui out. Let's go.
Scare me, G. And let's go All Blacks. So we're going to start with the first question. The 2 biggest factors to their losses. Brandon.
You can start off. Do you want to start off? Lead us, brother. Lead us.
Okay. So first of all, just going to name off some stats here. All Blacks played 15 games, won 12, draw 9, and lost 3. Now, that's a pretty good season if you ask me. But the way they played those games is a different story. So I would say one of the biggest factors was confidence.
Confidence, biggest factor. Are we talking about their positives right now? What are we doing? We're just talking about the All Blacks.
Just the All Blacks.
What affected them? Honestly, I think just going off the back right here. I guess just I don't know. For me, I guess a lot of fatigue was probably the issue. Just being able to travel so long, so much. I know we put a lot of emphasis on the All Blacks and stuff, and they'd be able to travel a lot. And then those couple losses, I guess the one loss that was pretty big was probably the France one. It just you can really tell, I guess, from then on, just that big loss. But I guess that's probably the first time in a while that I guess I can't remember since they've been smacked that much, by 40 points, you know what I mean? And then so I don't know. I guess just the issue there is probably maybe one thing that I can add is probably just switching up, switching up the different starting lineup. Like for me personally, and I think for a lot of other people as well, we always wonder why are they always shifting so many different people all the time, inconsistent starting lineups, and that's and that's one of the things that's kind of hard is when you go on a consistent basis and you change it around, it's hard to develop good strong lineups, good strong options, and good strong combos. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's what I was meaning, with confidence. These players do not go from week to week knowing that they're going to be starting. And that's, I don't know, for me, my man Richie Maunga, as you know me, the Crusader fanatic, he just looked like
Crusader Nation.
He lost his confidence. You give him that 10 jersey, he's going to give you 110%, always. And I should say that with a lot of other players. They're just unsure. And that's something that the coach needs to work on. Yeah.
Just on top of that, boys, Brandon mentioned combinations. If you go back and look at All Black great teams, I think the reason why they get a lot of winning out of that is because of great combinations. At the moment, I've been reading through Sonny Bill's book, and in the book, one of his combinations with Aaron Cruden is crucial in there. Yeah. So you're right about a lot of switching within the team. Yeah, and it doesn't help when it comes to big games.
Big games, bro. It's hard to trust. Not the trust. I think it's just the inconsistency of not knowing, who's starting. Yeah. So then it's hard for you because different players have different skills, you know, and then like their timing might be different than others, or you don't know if they're gonna be at that point like that, like your other teammate. You know what I mean? So it's hard to gamble, especially on those big games. You know, when you really need those combos. You know, like as I mentioned, you know, the Cruden, you know, we can talk about, you know, Martin Nonu and Smith all day. You know what I mean? That combo is dangerous. Like you always had a combo. You know, it's there, right? You know it's there, and you know you can rely and trust on that midfield. Yeah. You know, so it just it takes pressure off. You know, the forwards. You know, some of the backs. You know, and you know you can rely on some specific people here and there. You know, so
Just to add on, sorry, bro, with the fatigue as well. I mean, you look at it within league as well with Warriors. I guess the boys have been away for so long out of home, especially with this COVID stuff. So that's 15 games. And if you compare it to, I think, Ireland and France, around 4 tests, say. So 15 games, I think, 10 of them were away from home. Yeah. So it definitely would have played sort of a big toll on the boys, you know, playing style. So,
100%. Fatigue is a big issue too, yeah.
No, I totally agree. Which will lead us to the next question. Next question. I'm not sure if Brendan put this on. But where is the Alaskan glacier water? Now, just a little water boy hint for you. You know, when he got knocked out, he would get given that water just to get up and again. So that's what we're going to be using. What can bring back the All Blacks?
I guess for me is just probably just because we have the talent. It's not 100%. It's not the talent, eh? Because we have amazing rugby players, bro, from the forwards to the backs. I guess it's just I don't know. Maybe it's the coaching. Maybe it's the size, bro. Like honestly, because if you think about the European teams that we face against, we always lack the size. You know, we always gamble on mobility versus strength, you know, and size. But when it comes to set piece and structure, bro, like size is the huge factor. Yeah, it matters. You know what I mean? It really matters. Like, I mean, we're not gonna talk about the World Cup again, but like, you know what I mean? Like that's we gambled on mobility and flexibility rather than you know, strength and consistency and having good set piece. And I think that's a big thing is that we need to focus more. Like the All Blacks set pieces, you know, is where it's at. And once we have good ball and good set piece, bro, game over.
Yeah,
you know?
I think they just need a good restart. Like, everyone took so long to try to catch up with the All Blacks, and now they're caught up and they're above us.
It's crazy, bro.
We need a new game plan, and I think Breakdown talked about this, about how the All Blacks need to set a new set plan to overcome what they're going through right now.
You know who solves that plan, brother? Roger Tuivasa.
Oh,
come on. Fire in the chat for that one. There it is.
I'm not a fan that he's a blues player, but you know, it's all good.
You know what I mean?
No, I think we're just going back to combos. Let's think about
combos.
Let's think about Barrett.
Yeah. I don't think
Barrett deserves to be a 10 right now. But if Lamape's in there, him and Lamape together, I do not mind Barrett being the 10. It's because the combo is solid. But then again, loyalty. Why did they let Lamape go?
Yeah.
And you know, it's just like so many other players are leaving right now because of money. Bro, we got Charles Putel. Right now he's on 1.92 mil a year.
Richest rugby player?
So, he's tied right now with Andre Pollard. Oh, yeah. It's just crazy. Like, how are we letting these guys go? And then the teams that we lost to,
bro, it's the competition here, bro. It's hard, bro. Like,
too many talent, eh?
Bro, there's so much talent, especially for Union, bro. Like, you know, we can even go to league, you know? Like, why do you think it's hard for when these other players try to go over there and make it a league, right? Like, so much competition. But over here, like, bro, Union, bro, it's hard. Like so many, like, for example, if you're looking for position, you know, there's like there's two wingers, right? Like, if you're starting, two wingers, two locks, flankers, and then you have, like, those are probably the most consistent positions that you could try and find a spot in, try and crack it in, right? Other than that, bro, like, everything else it's just you to be better than the other person. You know what I mean? They're looking for one or two, and that's it. You know what I mean?
But do you think it comes down to being better than the other person? Or does it come to loyalty? Or it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Hey, Alvin just messaged. He messaged in the chat. He said, Shout out to Alvin. He just mentioned
boss.
he should be in the All Blacks.
Yeah.
He said, just put me in. Yes, sir, Alvin. Yes, sir.
Maybe the Fiji Putty team, bro.
And then we got another comment from the man himself, Provides Project podcast, bro, dog man. He said, "Cheer the bros, cheer, brother. Thank you so much." And then someone said, "Maui, run it straight."
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Tomorrow.
Run it straight. Run it straight.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this right now. Loyalty. Let's go back to loyalty. How does Retallick, Kane, and Barrett come back from playing? Oh, sorry. Kane was injured the whole year. And how did the other two come back and walk right into the All Blacks? That's my question. When you have these players who've been putting their butts off just to get into their position where they are right now.
100.
I guess you just put it as if you're that great, eh?
It is what it is, man.
You're right.
It is what it
You're
is.
that great. Shucks.
Yeah.
Bro, it is, bro. Like, honestly, like, I mean, I guess those are the people that the All Blacks can trust. You know, like consistent people who can trust. Like, even though they may have bad games here and there, but I guarantee they'd rather gamble a game or two with choosing them with
and you know what you're going to get out of them, man.
Exactly. You know, and they're used to the systems, they're used to the structure and how the schedules are. You know what I mean? So it's just a more efficient. I guess it's more efficient for them. You know.
Okay, let's talk about gambling. Coach Foster. Nah, I'm just joking. We'll get into that later on.
Yeah.
We'll move on to the NRL. Okay, Isaac, run this through with us, bro.
NRL. Anyways, we'll get straight into it. Obviously, big news around the NRL Dolphins coming into the comp in 2023. The real question is who is the marquee signing? Who's the $1 million man for you guys?
Bro,
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
To be honest, I got no one.
No?
I got no one. You know why?
That's all good.
He's gonna talk about the Roosters shit. That's why.
Wayne.
Nah, yeah, I was probably gonna mention Bennett. Like, I think maybe like there is no right or wrong person right now at the time, because of the man that they have right now is the coach. Like, that's gonna be like once you make a new team and create a new when you create a new team and a new organization, like the first thing that comes to mind, who's going to coach the team? You know what I mean? We can talk about players, we can talk about everything, but then number one question right when you start is like, who's going to coach them?
Who's the
lead horse? You know what Bennett can do, bro. You know, we know
100%.
amazing things that he can accomplish, and the teams that he can create, and just the different, even the people that he knows. You know what I mean? The connections he's going to have. So it's going to be interesting to see, them pop in, that season, and it's going to be something to watch, I think.
So nothing from none of these.
Nah, bro. Bro. You go ahead, bro.
Oh, here we go. Well, I've got two players, and then I've got two notable mention players.
Yeah.
First on the list is a Queensland boy, Kalen Ponga.
Yeah.
He'll be off contract, so he'll be ready to go.
Where would you put him then?
Fullback has to be. If you're paying big money, it has to be somewhere in the spine, and KP fits the fullback, obviously.
Fullback, okay.
And my second player, Brandon Smith, Hector Kings.
I knew he was going to say the Roosters somewhere.
Obviously, another spine player. You got two of the greatest hookers in the game at the moment, both at the Storm. So one of them's got to go, and I feel like Brandon Smith is the right person. He's sort of the quality player of him. He can cover your 13. He's from a winning system as well. Yeah. So and Bennett loves his players like that with the personality that he comes with. Bennett loves those sort of players. And then two notable mentions: Cam Munster, another Queensland boy. Obviously some drama with him at the Storm. We won't go into that, but he's been there with Bennett in 2020 Queensland. You seen what they did there. And my other player is Joseph Manu.
Oh no.
But
Manu.
Yeah, Joseph Manu.
Saos.
and bring my name.
But,
to
yeah,
this.
my two main players I'm going for is Kellen Ponga and Brandon Smith.
Those are gonna be key players, bro.
Yeah, definitely a fullback and a 9.
Yeah, big
Today's
money
game.
too.
Oh, bro, I think Brendan Smith. He got taken out of the semi-finals game, real quick.
Yeah,
If
and
he
see
stayed,
what happened, eh?
Yeah, you don't know what he could have done if he stayed on that
100%.
field. Nah, sweet. Okay,
100%, 100%.
let's move on to the next one. Which team going to 2022 season has the best signings?
That's a tough one. Obviously, my boys,
Here we go.
the Mighty
Here we go.
Souths. But nah, seriously, I don't think I've been more excited for a season.
I'd agree,
Obviously,
bro. I'd
this
agree.
year was supposed to be World Cup for footy, for league.
Yeah.
So it's been hard. Sort of trying to find league to watch during the off season. But yeah, this has been sort of a big season to come through. For me, definitely a Roosters. Definitely not my favorite team at all. Definitely the Roosters. The Dogs are looking very exciting, obviously with the drama of Kiko. What is that? We'll leave that. But yeah, you got a lot of sort of underdog teams. You got the Bronx here taking Adam Reynolds. Miss you.
Right?
But nah, it's so the gates are real open, eh?
Yeah.
Obviously, the top 4 teams, Panthers, Manly will still be there.
Manly,
Storm, yeah. But sort of the bottom 8 will be a lot stronger than what we've
this
seen,
year.
eh? Yeah, with a lot of the signing. What about you?
Yeah, I got Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Just because they got Ponga Jr., Vaughan, Duffy, Burton. That's a confirmed name.
Yeah,
Burton's
Burton,
confirmed.
yeah, 100%.
Maybe Kikau.
Yeah.
I think that's the team that has done their work this season to get back into the cup next year. Back to my Roosters.
I'm surprised you didn't mention the Warriors.
Oh, it's only John Johnson. Not kidding. Nah, I don't know, bro. It's gonna be exciting. I honestly think
it is.
next year, the off season has set the tone for next year.
100%.
And I just hope they don't bring any rules in the season.
Yeah,
bro.
that's it.
It's gonna have more games on this year with the 50 points plus, which I think played a massive factor in why the Storm won 19 games in a row.
Yeah. And still didn't win. Oh, sorry. Carry on. My bad. What I put out there real quick.
We didn't even cover the finals, eh?
No, we didn't really have to cover it. This wasn't on the topic, man.
Nah. Honest, shout out to the Rabbitohs. Everyone wrote you off. Oh, bro. You guys did beyond miracles out there.
Tough times.
Okay, we're gonna introduce. Here we go.
Introduce it.
Introducing the crunchiest, juiciest. Hottest topic in the.
Gee, stop that. Don't never do that. Don't say that on live TV, bro.
Yeah. Wicked wings. Here we go. Sweet. So right now we picked what we think was the hottest topic in sports New Zealand. And here's our topic tonight. Did New Zealand rugby butcher the decision of signing Ian Foster to lead the All Blacks into the next World Cup?
I think they're gonna sack him. 100%, G.
Straight to it.
Honestly, I don't know, bro. To be honest, yeah, I think we just need to. I think he's just there to coach them till we get to World Cup. I think he's just there.
He's the foundation.
Nah, G. He's the brick. Oh, actually, he's the driving the concrete.
Yeah.
He's driving the concrete, so the guy that can lay the foundation can come and lay the foundation. So right now, I think it's just, bro. It's just just going back to the consistency of the team and not knowing who's captain, not knowing we don't even know who's captain, bro. Yeah. Who's captain, bro? Everyone is you're the captain, you're the captain, you're the captain.
We know who's the captain. It's gonna be Sam Kane when he comes back.
Can he cement the spot? What do you reckon? Legit.
No, bro.
Can he cement that spot?
It's because the man himself, Foster was from Waikato, so he's obviously gonna pick someone.
Yeah. But it's just My thoughts is he hasn't been developing, a solid rock team. For example, if we go back to 2011, 2015, right? Let's just go back to those years.
It's just unfair bringing them up now.
I'm just saying the team we had
Yeah.
Those two Team World Cups, like they were basically legit, almost like exactly the same. Like they had similar, like there was a few little changes here and there.
Yeah.
Other than that, we had the key players that we need, and they're consistent on a day-to-day basis. And right now, I don't know, they're just throwing anyone anywhere. I guess anyone, they're choosing different types of players who not really fit in certain spots, and they're picking players that
They've been injured the whole season.
have been it, bro. But honestly, and then also, bro, like size-wise too. Bro, come on, bro. Like, love Havili, bro. Love him, bro. The man, it's too small, bro.
Bro,
Against those European teams, bro, like, to crash, like, come on, bro. We need some size, bro. Like, and I'm not a professional coach, but I can say whatever I want. But I'm just saying, like,
this is your show.
Yeah. All I'm saying is, bro, like, we need to fix up. Like, choose a solid team, bro, and choose a solid captain, and let them build a culture, let them build an identity, and run with it, bro. You know what I mean?
I honestly think, like, if I were the coach, I would put Havili into a different team and put him as 10 and train him as 10. Like, obviously, be like, what?
You think so?
I reckon, bro. His set of skills is a 10 or 15. But because we already got a solid 15 in the All Blacks, I think you're gonna need someone to back up Barrett and Monga. Right now they got McKenzie, but I don't know, the coach is throwing him wherever he wants. It's like ridiculous. But massive blow up there, because you could have signed Razor, and you could have lost Razor to the British Lions. British Lions.
Lions.
And imagine what he could have done if he went there.
Yeah. Bro, honestly, coaching is everything. Like we talked about, bro. Like we talked about coaching not long ago with Bennett. Like it's just key players, and then also like with Roger coming up, we have new talent coming up. Like, bro, they're probably like you're black. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like we gotta do a better system, and honestly, it just comes down to like the organization and how they pick players based on favorites, you know what I mean? Based on the relationships and not on talent and hard work and skill. So it's kind of hard on those ways, when you think about it. So, yeah.
Question on that, Barry. With a team like the All Blacks, obviously those 3 losses are sort of something new to us. Do you think the coaching stuff is sort of the scapegoat for that?
Yeah.
Obviously, with a lot of losing teams, a lot of people go straight for either the marquee players or your coaching stuff, So is that something?
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It can be a scapegoat, but the fact is, we have like the most talented players in the world.
Yeah.
We look at our roster and we're like,
talent got them to those 3 losses.
Yeah, but I guess if you put it this way, a lot of those players obviously are professional athletes. Right?
Oh yeah,
you put them on, you pay them a lot of money, you put them on the field. I'm on that sort of side, just questioning that. Like obviously you go for a coach straight ahead, but man, those guys are paid athletes, professional athletes. At the end of the day, someone's got to take it from within the players as well, playing group too.
Yeah,
I think because rugby is a team sport. It's not an individual take to be like, oh, it's my fault.
Yeah.
And I think it's just as simple as putting in a coach. Because if you put on the record compared to before 2019 and after when he started coaching the team, he was a coach. Like they coached against Argentina and lost.
Maybe the coach and the general manager.
You got to hit the CEOs.
It's the whole system.
It's the system, it's the organization. Like,
but the coach is definitely still a scapegoat.
It is a scapegoat, but we need to look more into it. Like you're right. Like we need to look into more of the organization. Like who's signing these guys? You know what I mean? And, and who's onto them? You know what I mean? Like because honestly, you get paid nothing but to play rugby, and at least do it right. You know what I mean? Like. It's not being toxic or anything, but I'm just saying, just gotta help the brothers out, get them to get where they want to be. So yeah.
But with with that saying, obviously with rugby now, do you agree that it's a lot more exciting now that the All Blacks have a lot more competition? I mean, a few years ago, sometimes you turn on the TV and you know what you're going to get out of the All Blacks. I think
it's both. Like, it's good the competition has come up to our level. but it's also scary
Yeah.
because we know what the All Blacks can do. And if you have the right coach, it's just scary. Like, you just know what they're going to do. Right now, it's uncertain. You just don't know who's going to be starting in 10. Who's going to be starting, just any position.
I think that's the thing that we're worried about as fans is like we don't know who's. When you hear the All Blacks play, when you hear like the weekend, you're like, the All Blacks are playing. You don't know who's starting.
Who's starting? Yeah,
You don't know who's going to start.
Compare that to like a 2015.
Exactly. Even in league, bro. Like even NRL, you know who's going to start for for the Bunnies. You know who's going to be there. You know who's going to start for the Roosters. You know who's going to start for the Panthers or the Storm. Like you know who's going to start because they've proven and like they have the skill and the talent and the coaching. And they know they have faith in their players. So.
Yeah, especially with your key positions.
Or 100%.
Your 9.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, though.
Yeah.
They changed the key positions. Those are the ones they change all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
No, Gruber.
I also think a lot of it goes down to, like, I don't know. We talked about like trusting in the old players, but bro, we got so many new talents coming through. You just gotta let them go. Like, let them grow.
Yeah. Let them grow and let some go. Yeah. I'm kidding.
That's the name. Let the good go.
And bring back the players from overseas.
Yeah.
You get Barrett and Perenara come back and play for the All Blacks. Why can't you let the best backs right now in the world come back and play for us?
Do they want to come back? Is the question.
Well,
yeah, because
Mandiaki won't come back.
No, 100%. No.
Money talks, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
there you go. Yeah.
And they get. Bro, let's be honest. Get paid more than the All Blacks, and then go play overseas where they treat you like you're the man. Like,
you're
they're basically, bro, you're a king, bro.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it will come back to growing up as a kid, wanting to play for All Blacks, win a championship, win a World Cup.
100.
And I think that's going to bring them back, but under the right direction, under the right coaching.
Yeah,
great.
It's just scary because, going back to like what Isaac mentioned, competition rising up, like. I think it's good that because before it was only like Australia, and South Africa and England that would be, will be like close where we play rugby. But now it's like
open field.
It's open field, bro. Like Italy. Who thought Italy will put up a good fight? You know what I mean? Like,
Give me a laughing now.
Oh, sorry.
Please bring up the union. Bring up league.
No, okay, never mind. Close it off.
No.
Bro, that's 100% because Italy, man, and then frick. Then we had USA scored the first 2 tries against All Blacks ever, So we have like it's just people are growing and countries are growing. They want to be, but I honestly think it's something when a team versus the All Blacks, like
they just up a game.
They just go superhuman, bro.
Yeah, 100%. You want to be the man.
Did you see the Italy game? How they're playing? I was like, oh, what the heck?
Bro, they're excited when it comes to All Blacks.
Yeah,
and I don't think the All Blacks are like there. Like they're just there.
Yeah.
I just work here,
bro.
I guess just for a question for you boys, obviously the season is coming to an end. Where do the All Blacks sit in amongst your sort of ratings at 1 to 3? Are they in your top 3?
Oh, top 300
for sure.
Yeah.
Who's amongst that top 3? South Africa or
France and
it's a tough one, eh?
It's tough top 3 right now, bro. It's good. The losses have led to this point where you just don't know who's the top 3.
Yeah.
But top right now has to be South Africa.
Yeah.
New Zealand is definitely second.
So I would safe to say South Africa, New Zealand, Ireland, Australia, France. That's my top 5.
Top 5?
My top 5.
Yeah, just a reminder, everyone, England did beat
South
Africa on the weekend.
England over Australia?
Oh, yeah. Because it's just England were. Huh? What are you laughing? We don't have a World Cup because of them.
Oh,
we have the World Cup because of them, bro.
it's It's been a good talk, boys.
Yeah, 100%.
Just to wrap it up, just want to thank our sponsors here. KFC, we're shouting out to you, bro. Next week, we really do want to actually have a wicked wings there.
See, next week we're gonna eat wicked wings while we talk about the hot topic.
The hot topic, the
Crispy.
Crispy.
Nah, sweet. With this, we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight. For the man here, Isaac and Brendan.
Thank you.
Number.
I keep seeing the wrong ones.
We're gonna work on this. We'll catch you later. We'll see you next week.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Same time, same place.
Let's go.
Solid, boys.